Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Welcome newcomers. I hope you like the channel and become part of this journey with us. One big happy family. Thank you so much to every single one of you that have been supporting the channel from the start until now. And of course, very appreciated the newcomers that will be part of it also. I'd like to mention that my threads are 100% cotton thread. They are from Portugal. I am in Europe. And there are 4 plies, similar thickness to Aunt Lydia number 3. My colors go by number and not by name. Okay. And for the most part, I use 2.75 hook, a small one, millimeter. Small one to tuck in loose ends, of course, and a pair of scissors. I also like to mention I do have a crochet private group. If you're interested to join the beautiful queens there, you're more than welcome as long as you have a profile pic. And I have a crochet page on Facebook and also Instagram and TikTok. All of these links will be below in the description box. All you have to do is click on them. Of course, if you have not subscribed, click on that subscription. It's free, you know that, and hit the bell notification to be notified of the new uploads. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video. It's the only way we can continue to create these beautiful pieces for you guys. By keep growing the channel, of course, by YouTube recognizing the channel and circulating it. And I am so grateful and appreciate it. Thank you so much, everybody. For a lot of yous that question on my threads, I do ship them out. They're $12 a ball. They're 100 grams equivalent. 300 to 325 yards, okay? And minimum order by 6. It's the only way I can cover the shipping. I make nothing out of it, so I know you will be asking because I get a lot of questions on them. So here you go. Okay, so let's get started. Please don't forget to share the video or the channel in your Facebook public or your groups, your Facebook crochet groups, through your WhatsApp, your Instagram. It's the only way to keep going and circulating it. Okay, thank you. I send you much blessings. Okay, everyone, so we're going to create the second part today of this beautiful rosebud centerpiece, which I forgot to mention on the first video, inspired by Marie-José Crochet. But I do have her link on the first video below the description box, in the description box, I should say. So I'm going to create part 2. The thing is, I'm going to switch up a bit my own way for my own pattern on part 2. So it's going to be some stitching like her and some mixed with mine and switch up the thing. This is exactly like hers, the first part. And she's amazing. A lot of you know that I absolutely love her work. She has a lot of similarities to my work. So we're going to get started. 2.7 hook colors. We'll have the white, and I'm not sure at this point yet which other colors I'm going to mix, but something that can combine with the grays and this yellow. Okay, so thank you so much for being here, everybody. Let's get started. So I'm going to start with the white because we need to go up in rows. I still have like glue all over the place for gluing those rosebuds together on my hook. Oh my goodness. Okay, no problem. We'll deal with that, right? Maybe. I don't get it stuck in my nails here, which I usually get a lot all the time anyway. Okay, so we're going to work on the back part on the 4th chain of the leaf. Okay, so 1, or not from here, is it? Yeah, I got to make sure I get this right. 1, 2, 3 on my 4th chain. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 on my 4th. I'm going to do a single, okay, and try to hide that thread as I go. And I'm going to do a 7 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chain. Again, going into the second leaf, and then again counting 1, 2, 3 on my fourth, coming in, and single again. We're going to do this all the way around. So we're building this line back here so we can work inside of it. Okay, so all the way around the same way. Okay, everyone. So pretty much did all my 7 chains and single on the fourth of the leaves. Okay, I have 37 chains, and now I've closed in with slip stitch. I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3 as my double crochet, and inside of this 7 chain I'm going to create 8 more double crochets. So in all of the 7 chains we're doing 8 double crochets inside and 1 on top of the single. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 double crochets, and 1 on top of that single. So then we'll pretty much stretch itself once we keep going. So 8 inside, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 double crochets, and 1 on top of the single. We're going to continue to do that all the way around the same way. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everybody, so I completed all of my double crochets, 8 inside of the chain and 1 on top of the single. We're going to do 2 more rows double crochet over double crochet. So up 1, 2, and 3 chain. Okay, so that's just a repeat on the next 2 rows. Double crochet over double crochet. So it's 1, 2, and 3 rows, all the same. So I'll come back to you at the end of the next row, the 3rd row. Okay? Okay, everyone. So pretty much finished the 3 rounds, as you can see here, of double crochets. No increase, no nothing. Now I'm going to cut my thread, and I'm going to come in. I was debating on the tan color because it's very similar to the one I have here. At first it looks very gray on the roll, but then when you look at it, it's like a tan. So I'm going to see if I like the gray on here. If not, I'm going to come in with the tan color. So we're going to prepare the base. Okay, until these 3 rows, she still did these. I'm changing the pattern from here on to my own. So let's hope we can do a miracle with it. Not that hers is anything wrong. It's absolutely stunning. But I also like to change and have my own creation. So I'm thinking of the crocodile stitch. Somebody in the group had asked me, even though I do have already some doilies with crocodile stitch, but I think it will look stunning on this pattern. So why not, right? Which is very easy to create. Also, oh my God, I got tangles thread here. Okay, so just to make it different, I'm going to come with gray. I'll see if I like it. If not, I'm going to take it down, put another color. Color number 12. So, slip stitch knot. You can start pretty much anywhere. It doesn't matter where. I'm going to come in on any of these, and I'm going to do slip stitch and try to hide this chain as I go, and do 1, 2 chain coming into the next one. So 2 double crochets, 2 chains, skip 1, 2 into the third one, again 2 double crochets, chain 2, skip 1, 2 into the third one. Oops, always creating groups of 2, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to have to count them at the end to make sure. 1, 2 into the third one. We must have odd number of groups in order to do the crocodile stitch. 1, 2. So I'm going to continue mine and let you know exactly how many I have done. Okay? Okay, everyone. So I finished my groups, and we have to have even number. So I have 68 groups of 2. Now, here on my 68th one, I've jumped 2 and into the third and did 2 together in order for it to fit, and I only had 1 here to jump to close in, but that's not a problem. Doesn't change anything on the pattern, okay? So now we have to come. I'm going to do a slip stitch coming down because it's easier this way, or you could cut your thread and just start by down here. So I'm going to come right down here with a single, okay, and then I'm coming directly inside of this first double crochet and create 5 double crochets in here on this first one. 2, 3, 4, and 5 double crochets. I'm going to do 1 chain, but don't make it too loose, and then come and work on the next one. 5 double crochets also. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so it's going to look like that. And then we're going to come from here into the center and create a single, and then restart again on that first double crochet. And this is how we're going to repeat all the way around the same way. Do your 5 double crochets, 3, 4, and 5. 1 chain, come down, 1, you can bend it to make it easier, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then again, coming in the center here, single. So it's going to look like that. Okay, and that's all you're going to do all the way around the same way. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so pretty much finished all of my crocodile stitch. Now we're going to do the second row. So I've closed in that slip stitch, in that single with the slip stitch. Now behind it, obviously, we have that 2 double crochets. So best is to go behind that single, the very first single we did, and bring that string in. It will be easier for us to go up on that double crochet because we need to do, again, groups of 2 double crochet to create the second row. So I'm going to pull myself up there, just going right in, and I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and then into the double crochet again. So I'm creating those groups again. Chain 2, where we have that single right on the center, creating 2 double crochets. Behind that crocodile stitch, chain 2, and where we have the double crochets, creating double crochets. Chain 2, always the same way, into that center with 2 double crochets. Okay, so we have to have pair again, make sure. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I've closed with slip stitch, and because we're right up here, I'm just gonna start the 5 double crochets going down, and I'll complete it when I come around and do the other double crochets here. Okay, makes it easier for everybody this way. 3, 4, and 5. Sorry about the banging, people. Construction. Coming in the center on top, in that bottom of those 2 with the single right in the middle. And then start again your crocodile stitch on that first double crochet going up. 5 double crochets, the same way as we've been doing. Oh my God, people, I get a headache from all this banging, and we don't have a choice. This house became disastrous with flood. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then into the center here. Come in the middle and do your single. Okay? So we'll complete the other one once we come around to it this way. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I'm down to my last, and I'm going to complete that very first one that we left out to complete that shell of the crocodile stitch. So I'm going to do my 5 double crochets, my 1 chain, and then I'm cutting my thread and coming back in with the white. So I have my 5, 1 chain coming on that very first one, and slip stitch. Cut your thread, tuck in your loose ends. Okay, everyone, on to the next row. So slip stitch knot. Now if you have a tight tension, I suggest you using a bigger hook. Definitely. Okay, so I'm going to do single, 1, 2 chain. In my next 2 chain, this is where we're only working where we have the 2 chains. Okay, so doing actually single and 3 chain. We need single and 2 chain for double crochet and 1 for space in between. So into the next one and creating a shell of 3 double crochets, 2 chain, and 3 more, all on the same stitch. Like I said, if your tension is tight, you should use a bigger hook. 1 chain, coming into that 2 chain with double crochet. Okay, 1 chain, coming into that 2 chain again, and do your shell. This is how we're going to repeat this row, and it's going to have 3 rows with shells, shell over shell, and we're going to do front post double crochet on all 3 rows, or should I say the next 2, because this one is just double crochet now. Okay, so working only on those 2 chains in the bag, 1 chain, coming into the next 2 chain with double crochet, 1 chain. Now for those of you that have a very loose tension, don't do any chain at all, just go directly. On my other patterns that I have created this edging, I didn't do any chain. This one is calling for a chain because I had done quite a bit and I had to take it down. It was pulling too much. So that was like deleting the videos, taking all down, and then restarting again. So 1 chain, so I'm giving it 1 chain space in between because it was pulling too much on the pattern for me, because my tension is tight. And like I said, for those that your tension is very loose, then don't do any chain stitch. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. We have 3 rows of these, but the next row is the shell over shell, 1 chain, and front post double crochet. Okay everyone, so I've reached the end. I've done my 1 chain. I'm just going to come in and do a front post single to close it up, and then 2 chain for double crochet and 1 more for space in between the shells. So this is just to start off so we don't have to do cutting threads or walking with the thread. So shell over shell, one chain, again coming behind that double crochet, front post double crochet, 1 chain. And the next row will be a repeat of this row also. So it's 3 rows that we are going to complete. And shell over shell, and then front post over front post. 1 chain. If you don't need to do that 1 chain, then don't do it. Okay? I'm going to continue this row and the next row, and then I'll come back to you once I've completed my 3rd row. Okay everyone, so I've reached the last one. I've done my 1 chain. I'm going to come in and close it with a single. Okay, I'm going to cut my thread now and change color. We're almost at the end. Tuck in your loose ends in between the stitches. If you can make a knot or 2 here and there, would even be better to be safe and secure. And then just pull in through the stitches. This hook is way too smaller. I lost my other hook. I have no idea. My old hook, I think when I was vacuuming, it fell and it went into the vacuum. So now I'm stuck with this smaller one, and it's really not that great to tuck in because it's too small, but we do what we can with it, right? Okay, so I'm going to come in now with that same colors I have on the flowers, which is that mixed Here it looks gray, but it's really beige color. So just stretch your pattern a bit because it tends to pull a bit, which is normal, as long as it's not like waving like an ocean. So slip stitch knot. We're going to start on that second double crochet. We're going to be working on these second double crochets, all of them. Single, 1, 2, and 3 chain, coming into the next or the middle double crochet. If you feel that you have to do a 4 chain, go ahead, but would be best maybe to use a bigger hook and keep the 3 chain. So here I'm going to do a double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. Coming back in, I'm creating V's, but we're going to alternate. One will be V and one will be chain. So 1, 2, 3 chain into the middle double crochet of that shell. And then 1, 2, 3 chain into the middle of the double crochet of the shell. 1, 2, 3 chain again into that middle double crochet. So we're going to alternate this way. One will be a V and then 3 chain of 3. Always using the middle double crochet. Now this one obviously we know that it's going to be a V because we created a chain on this one. Double crochet, 4 chain, and double crochet. 1, 2, 3 chain into the middle, again creating those 3. 1, 2, 3 chain into that middle double crochet. 1, 2, 3 chain into the middle, and I made a mistake here. So that wasn't too smart, was it? And also on here. Okay, so we'll do that again. So that V, and then single on that second double crochet. 1, 2, 3 chain, middle double crochet, single, 1, 2, 3 chain, middle double crochet, single, 1, 2, 3 chain, middle double crochet, single. Now we have to create the V, double crochet and 4 chain into that same stitch, double crochet and single. So I advanced a little bit more so you guys can see. So V, single, 3 chain into that middle one with single, 3 chain into the middle one with single, 3 chain, and then single, double crochet, 4 chain, double crochet, single, then the 3 chains again. Okay, always working, remember, on that middle double crochet. Doing my V, single, then double crochet, 4 chain, double crochet, single, and then my 3 chains 3 times. And then again my V, 4 chain, double crochet, single. Okay. Okay, everybody, so I'm on my last 1, 2, 3 chain. Come in where we've done that single, with a slip stitch. I'm going to do the walk, as I call it, to the middle of that shell with slip stitch. Getting into the middle, done a single and 2 chain, my first double crochet. I'm going to continue to do total of 12 double crochets inside of my V. Now, if you feel that your pattern is pulling a little bit too much for your taste, then you can do a 14 double crochet instead of 12. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I think I should be good with a 12. Coming into the next one, single, 1, 2, 3 chain. Grab both loops now in the middle of this shell, okay, like that. So we're going to have 2 loops here, 3 chain, 1, 2, 3, single. So we have these 2 loops of 3 chain. So when you come to the middle here, just close both on the shell. Again, coming into the V with 12 double crochets. I tried with 10, but my pattern was calling for more, so I had to add more. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 double crochets inside of the V's, directly into that first chain with single, 1, 2, 3 chain. Go in the center of that shell, close it together. There's no need to grab only 1 loop. 1, 2, 3, or 1 chain. It makes no sense. And then single them back in again. Do your 12 double crochets. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, directly into that 3 chain with single. So now it's just a repeat. Okay, at least it won't pull now as much on the pattern, because the previous row with all the chains here, it pulls a bit, and this will settle the chains in. Okay, everyone, so I have cut my thread and I came in with the white already. I wanted to put it to the test first, and I like it. So very simple. So if you're changing colors, then you can start either on this one or the other one as you wish, with a single, 1, 2, 3 chain coming into the next one with the singles. That means we're going to have only 1 loop of 3 chain here. I hope not too much off camera. And then we're going to do the first one, back post double crochet, 1 chain. All of the other ones are triple crochet until before last. On the last one, we're also doing the normal double crochet. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything, because usually when I talk I miss something. Okay, so 1 chain space in between the triples. So 3 loops on your hook, take out 2, take out 2, and take out 2, 1 chain, and then I'm cutting my, no, I'm not going to cut my thread after this, never mind. We have to, next row, create little loops. 1 chain, not 2 chains. See, I get distracted when I'm speaking. So doing 10 triples, because the first one is double crochet and the last one also is double crochet. One chain. Now the very last one is just a normal double crochet. Okay, so the first one's double crochet, the last one's double crochet. Then go directly into that 3 chain with single, chain 3, and single, and then start again your first back post double crochet, 1 chain, and then your triple back post double crochet, triple crochet. Oh my goodness, I can't even talk. So you're creating 10 of them. And then the first and last is the normal back post double crochet. Okay, so very simple. Double crochet, 10 triples, 1 chain space, directly into that first chain, 3 chain single, 3 chain single, directly again, double crochet back post, and then triples. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so finished all of my rounds. I'm going to come in that first space between a double crochet and the triple with a single, 2 chain into the next one, single, 2 chain. We're going to do this all the way around the same way, and then I'm cutting my thread and coming in with the last row. So single, 2 chain in all each space of 1 chain, and stretch your pattern a bit, okay, because it tends to like pull a bit. I'm sure once you block it will even be better, but as you go, keep stretching it a little bit here and there. So 2 chain, single until the very last one, and then come in directly with a single, that 3 chain in the middle, and then directly again with the single on that first space, and then start your 2 chain again with single. Okay, so 2 chain single on the last one, go directly into that 3 chain single, and then start again back into the motif where your 1 chains are. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 chain. Okay, I'll meet you at the end. I'm cutting my thread after that, remembering that when you get here there is no chain. It's directly in with the single and directly back into that chain space. Okay, everyone, pretty much finished all of my 2 chains. Now, like I said, it tends to pull a bit, obviously, because there's a lot of stitching on there, right? But by pulling a bit, it already gets into place. And then once you block it, also the same thing. Okay? I'm going to do the last row. I'm coming in with my gray slip stitch knot. You can start anywhere on the motifs. I'm going to come in that first 2 chain that we did. with 2 singles, and 1, 2, 3 picot into the next one. 2 singles, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to come behind that single. I prefer it that way, but you can do your normal picot as you do. Into the next one. 2 singles, 1, 2, 3 chain behind that single, picot. 2 singles, 1, 2, 3 behind that single, picot. So I have 4 picots already. Coming in the next one, I'm going to do single, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain behind that single, and then coming directly into the next one. So as you can see on this one, I did only 1 single. 1, 2, 3. Whoops, I have to do the 2 singles. I don't know what I was thinking. 1, 2, 3. And behind that single, closing in with single. So we should have 4 picots on each side. I can't, I have to remember to do 2 singles. I'm so used to doing 1 single, right? It's because I'm yapping away, I'm not concentrating. So, into the next one. One, 2, 3. And into the last one, just 2 singles, no picots. We have to have 4 on one side, 6 chain, and 4 on the other. Now we're going to do a triple. Now, this triple is going to be on the same direction that we have the double crochets here. That means when we built those 2 loops of 3 chain, we're going to come in that single and take out 2, take out 2. We're going to keep the last 2. We're going to roll again in our hook, and we're going to do the same direction as this one, right next to the double crochets here. Again, take out 2, take out 2, take out 2. I must have made a mistake here. Probably didn't roll 3 times. We have to roll 3 times on the hook. 1, 2, 3. That makes more sense. So coming in, take out 2, take out 2, take out 2, and keep the last 2. Roll 3 times on your hook. Take out 2, take out 2, take out 2. And now take the last ones together, coming back in, that 2 chain, 2 singles, 1, 2, 3, and picot. And again, 1, 2, 2, 3. We're doing those 4 picots with 2 singles on each stitch. Okay, so it's going to look like that. You see me done many patterns with this motif. So we have the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain. If you feel that you need to do the 2, so you'll have to do 2 and then 6 chain, then 2 more singles. Okay, I'm going to leave it just like that. 1, 2, 3. Continue to do those picots. We don't do picot on the last one. Okay, so I've done my 4 picots on this side. I'm on my last 2 chain. We don't do picot on the last one. Okay, gotta make sure you gotta come in that chain properly. Roll 3 times so you have 4 loops. Again, I'm coming on the same direction where I have those 2 yellow loops. That means where the double crochets are, right behind that single next to the double crochet. Take out 2, take out 2, keep the last one. And again, on the same direction, take out 2, take out 2, take out 2, and the last 3. And then come into that first 2 chain again and repeat the pattern. And why are we doing it 2 singles? Normally we do 1 single. I don't want the pattern to pull. For those reasons, I'm doing 2 singles in here to make sure the pattern does not pull. So I have the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into the next one. So this pretty much does it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this new creation of mine. Thank you, Marie-José, for the beautiful base, which I absolutely love, and then came up with the rest of my own thing. So enjoy the tutorial. Thanks again. If you have not subscribed, please do so. And please don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video if you can. God bless you. I'll see you in the next one. I'll leave all the measurements below and also the link to the base below and vice versa. Okay? Bye-bye, everyone.